Alright guys, welcome back to another video with Kyle Chris, and today we're going to be going over the yellow cards that have been released for the Dash Packs, which are going to be coming out in January. The first one here is a Z Awaken Trunks. This is obviously going to be for Trunks Vegeta. This is a 15k crit, cost 1, card attacks, gains 5k, and you get to choose one. You get to draw a card, or you get to play a Vegeta, Trunks Future or Bulma Future with energy cost of 1 from your hand or your drop in rest mode. So essentially the same thing with your leader. This is nice. This gives Trunks Vegeta another form of aggression. Being able to be a 20k crit leader is very good. You do lose the ability of using your double strike effect, and if you do Z Awaken, during combat, you will lose the double strike if you use it. You'll still keep the 10k, but you'll lose the other double strikes. You can't be double strike crit, but you can use that, and then the next turn you can always Z Awaken and go into this. Activate main for 1 yellow. Choose 1 SS Blue Vegeta and Trunks card in your battle area. Draw 1 and switch it to active mode. This is cool. This is the giant 8-drop with a 30k, 35k crit or something, and you make a triple strike. Most decks don't play this. They don't play that card. Most Trunks Vegeta decks don't play it. So that's a little, you know. However, this might make people play it now because you have an ability to restand it. So it's quite possible. We'll have to actually see once the card comes out and when people test with it and see if it's actually going to be playable or not. But it is cool that the deck is getting a Z battle, a Z leader. Just makes it even more viable now. Yeah, as much as it already was, because it already was probably the most playable yellow deck in the set. And then we had the other 2 yellow cards here. So one is this 1-drop Goku and Vegeta, Alliance of Rivals. It's a 1-drop barrier. If your leader is a Trunks Future, when this card is played, draw 1. Activate main if your leader is both yellow, Trunks, and Vegeta Future. You discard the card from your hand. Choose it to 1 of your opponent's battle cards or units within the cost of 2 or less and switch it to rest mode. So, how this works for unisons is it has to be a specific cost of 2 or less. Kind of like how Smoke Dragon hits unisons that cost 2 or less. It's the same concept. So that would be Gogeta unison, that would be Vegito unison, that would be what's another 2-drop that people play? The Android 17 and 18 twins, the Hit unison. So any of the 2-drop unisons or anything that comes out in the future that's a 2-drop unison, you can use this to tap. That. Now also the battle card also has to be energy cost of 2 or less. Just going by what their actual energy, their not their energy, but what the actual wording is. So that's kind of cool. This also is playable off of your leader because this is a Vegeta. So you actually can play this from the drop off of both of your leader effects. I'm pretty sure you can play this guy off of it. So it comes into play, draws you a card. So it still has the same effect. Then we have this, which is an SS Blue Vegito. 5-drop, 25k double strike. Has evolve for limit 1 if you have 3 or more energy and you can draw 1, and you evolve on top of a 1-drop Vegeta Goku with energy cost of 1. So essentially you can only evolve on top of, pretty sure this is the only target you have right now in the game. So you can evolve on top of that guy when this card played using the X Evolve skill, switch it to active mode. And when this card attacks, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards or unisons. It can't be switched to active mode until the end of their next charge phase, which is pretty cool. So now this can only be played on turn 3 past. So it might be something that could be utilized in decks. I don't see people really playing this card, at least at the moment. I think it is a really cool card. This combination is pretty interesting, but it is kind of lackluster. It's turn 3, so I mean, it is what it is. This card has no defense at all, so this card is susceptible to every counterplay in the game that can hit 5 or less. So which really now is charismatic now, I think. There's a few other ones that could obviously hit it, but for free, or I guess the best value would be charismatic. So this is cool. I definitely think the Z leader is probably the better out of the the 3 cards released. But this is just pure support for Trunks Cheetah, and what that says to me is that we're going to be seeing Trunks Cheetah a lot next year in Top Cut, which is fine. I think it's a solid deck, so I'm glad they're just giving this deck more support to just keep it relevant. So, but let me know what you guys think of the cards. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. As always, thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.